All right, let's check it with Rob Mayeda right now. He's got some big news, especially for Christmas Day, Rob.
Yeah, the timing maybe not so good for Christmas Day plans, especially if you're in the North Bay. We do think that rain's going to get off to a bit of an earlier start there. But the real headlines of the storm lineup as we head through the weekend is the potential for some fairly heavy mountain rain at times, especially across the North Bay. And a second storm due in on Sunday that's going to be a lot colder, maybe even cold enough to drop a little bit of snow on the higher peaks around the Bay Area by the time we wrap up the weekend. Let's show you how things look right now. Storm Ranger already out there scanning the skies atop San Bruno Mountain. On the radar view, there's a lot of clouds out there, but no rain falling just yet. It's part of that overcast. It started moving in from the south during the day. This is really sort of the outer fringe of a storm that is still getting its act together off the coast as this plume of subtropical moisture merges with that front. That is what's going to bring us the rain-producing clouds by the time we get into Friday morning. So you heard Turbaron earlier in that news story. There's the view right there. Overcast, 56 degrees. Over to San Francisco, pretty evening outside. The sunset view there across the buildings there in downtown San Francisco at 56 degrees. A bit chillier around Walnut Creek at 46, where we're beginning to see some patchy fog trying to set up off towards the east, and into San Jose currently 56. Air quality tomorrow should be okay. What will help is the rain and the wind that'll be picking up over the next couple of days. I do think we'll get back into the good air quality just in time for Christmas Day along with the rain. So the morning begins the way today is ending, with more high clouds moving through 30s and 40s to start the morning. Highs tomorrow still near the 60s in San Jose, 59 in San Francisco, mid-50s across the Tri-Valley. So here's the first storm, and look at the timestamp right on top of Christmas Day. Though it's not a complete washout during the day. Notice how most of the morning is relatively quiet. Then focus on the yellow, orange, and red on the radar on that futurecast. 4 o'clock to about 11 o'clock should be the main event with that Christmas Day storm, but it could pack a pretty good punch. We're getting that atmospheric river connection with this storm. North Bay locations in the higher hills, the red and orange you see there on the hills near Healdsburg may go to 2 inches of rain, and it's a few areas. The North Bay certainly picking up the most. But notice as we drop to the south, San Jose, again, rain shadow, not seeing all that much. On the other side of the Santa Cruz Mountains, more than an inch expected near Ben Lomond. So a pretty good punch for the mountain ranges with that first storm. Colder storm drops in on Sunday. We'll expect to see the highest rain totals of that second storm along the coast. So once again, it could be the Santa Cruz Mountains between the first and second storm combined that get the most rain out of this. They could be at 2 to 3 inches of rain by early next week. Could see 2 feet plus of snow across the Sierra. We talked about how cold that incoming storm could be as we get into the end of the weekend. Those lowering snow levels right now could be dropping to Mount Hamilton, Lake County, and then stay tuned. We'll see if it gets as low as, say, Mount Diablo in the Diablo range too. Maybe not Mount Tam, but certainly elevations above 3,500 feet. So winter weather making a big comeback, getting started on Christmas Day. A little bit of a break midday Saturday, then that colder system arrives, Storm 2, Sunday into Monday, which means the weekend will finish with highs only in the low 50s. So finishing the last weekend here of 2020 with some classic December weather. Could have some snow in the higher hills. A little late for White Christmas, but you may not have to head to the Sierra to see some snow on the higher peaks of the Bay Area by early next week.
A forecast not good for people who are planning to have Christmas outdoors, you know, to social distance. But on Thanksgiving, I was taking a walk and I saw somebody holding Thanksgiving in their garage with the garage door up. So that could be a good backup plan if you are rained out and want to hold your
People getting very
Christmas
creative.
dinner and Christmas lunch outdoors. Okay, thanks so much, Rob.